Welcome back to our continuing coverage of Cyclone Nisarga and its aftermath. Now, these are the latest details that are coming in on the impact that Cyclone Nisarga has had in Mumbai. 196 incidents of tree collapse have been marked in the city. A portion of a house has collapsed at 9 places. Short circuits have taken place at 39 locations in the city. The good news, no loss of life or injury to people in the above instances. So while there have been as many as 196 instances of tree collapses and portions of houses collapsing in 9 places, there is no loss of life or injury that has been caused to people in the above instances. So that's the good news, is that there is no loss of life. That is officially now being confirmed by the Mumbai Municipal Corporation authorities. One night, Sahil Joshi, who's been tracking this story relentlessly from the morning, is joining us. Sahil, the good news, of course, no loss of life, but 196 instances of tree collapse, and in many instances, the trees have collapsed on either houses or in some instances on cars and vehicles.
Yes, and some instances where it has collapsed on the roads as well. And that's what, when in the afternoon I was speaking to BMC Commissioner, that's what he was telling the officials at the disaster management cell, that the CCTV monitoring of the Mumbai should be happening so that, the fire brigade can immediately reach to the spots and clear off the places so that no one can be stopped because the tree has been collapsed on the road, or if it has fallen on the house, no one should get injured. So, those precautions were being taken. Looking at the sheer number, what we can say is that it was much more than usually what happens during the peak monsoon time. So of course that's why the BMC needed to be in the red alert. But now that the rains have subsided, now the BMC is looking for some kind of a relief, at least in the night, because as you had mentioned earlier, that at around 9:40 there is going to be a high tide. If it rains at that time, then again the BMC will have to be on the alert. But it doesn't look like at this point of time the sky seems to be completely clear. It's still a little bit wet here, and the winds have stopped. But as I mentioned earlier, the BMC is waiting for the IMD actually to tone down its warning. Till then, the BMC officials, their teams at the ground are on alert.
Sahil, we'll keep coming back to you in a moment. Stay where you are, but I want to also go to Mustafa Sheikh's report. He was